Welcome back to Shadow... again. Welcome back to Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars Director's Cut. We have finally got our hands on some hazel, or water dowsing, that Lopez is going to help us with. And I borrowed a mirror. It's never stealing in an adventure game. I borrowed it. And he said it was okay. So let's go talk to the Countess first. There she is. Where we left her. Let's talk. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please.
Yeah. We're in a hurry here.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen,
Whoops.
the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Great. Thank you.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is...
Yeah, she didn't really help that much, but at least we talked to her about it. She seems okay with the fact that we demolished probably an ancient, several hundred-year-old candle. Oh boy, we're destroying more than we're supposed to, I guess.
Hi, Lopez. Got something?
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Sure. It's going to take a couple of hours, won't it? Isn't Lopez helping you? Or did he just give up? Oh my. I'm guessing it's over where Lopez is standing right now and playing around with the flowers. I wouldn't be surprised about that. Or what? Don't tell me it's inside the mausoleum. Yeah, exactly. No, he's reading a book instead. George, we're not very good at this. Why don't you let Lopez do this instead? Come on, George.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of
Roll
years.
credits.
Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Nice doing.
It has
Nice
been
going.
here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Yes, you could have. But there it is. Kind of obvious, honestly. Oh my goodness, poor old Lopez. And we're in the well!
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Yeah, with that enormous head and everything, yeah, I would you?
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
I'm just going to save the game. Because as I remember, in the original version, you could die here.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Well, let's pull it. If it's a separate piece, just pull it.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
George, move. Whew.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Where's the Rolling Stone?
Senor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Hey, susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a stone just rolled out and killed me at the same time, which I think it did in the original version. Or it was later on.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
No, you haven't. We're going to fix this, George. Don't you worry about that. You're blonde. Don't worry your blonde little head.
It was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water.
Damn, that's a deep well. So we should probably use the mirror on something here. Could we use it here?
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
Yeah. There you go.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
So can we use the key now? Maybe? A stone key for a stone door? Is it that simple? Maybe?
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. I'm going to solve this puzzle, and when I do, I'll be right back so you guys can see it. And hopefully I've entered the right codes, which are the references to the Bible passages. Let's see now. Fingers crossed.
Oh, yes!
Ah!
Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
There we go. I wonder. Once more. I'm saving. I'm saving. I'm feeling nervous. We're 90% done. Probably more. There they are. The children. Well, that's a gruesome discovery.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Yes, there is. One thing more you have to do.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess.
There you go.
I found it with the children.
Look at her face.
You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
And that's it. We finally found the children.
George, welcome back.
Oh, that
Come in,
fucker.
Josh. It's good to see you.
Queen Anne is back.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led
wouldn't?
to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Well, he's useless as
Maybe we
usual.
should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that
Britain.
in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall
I
anyone
know.
trying to kill you there
Bannockburn.
either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in
There we
Spain.
go.
Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough,
Probably.
boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe.
Of course it
Britain
was.
was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They
Says
stopped
you.
painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That
Ta-da!
was the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Of course not. He's a lounger. Lazy bugger too. There we are. On the train, on our way to Bannockburn in Scotland. And there's something weird with this lady. I know there is. Why else would she be sitting here? Has to be. I can go outside, or I can talk to her.
Pardon me.
Isn't that Khan?
She must be deaf.
Yeah, look at that. There's the
Yes,
scar.
my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Yeah, you can see the scar there, isn't it?
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
no.
Let's see now, Stirling, the Battle of Stirling Bridge, wasn't that one of the deciding factors in the war with the English between the Scots and the English? Between William Wallace and Edward, I think? In the movie Braveheart, I remember that's the scene when they are mooning in the British, but originally I think it was like a bottleneck at the bridge or something like that. If I remember my history, of course, I'm not sure.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's in Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Nice one.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, It's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
Oh, I would guess it would be like the land at the edge of the world, maybe? Or was it a world with no end? I can't follow it. I'm thinking about that one, but I think it's more recent than this game.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. We know it's Khan. We can see the scar and... Never mind. Once more, I'm going to save my game because I can't. Damn. That's wrong.
Where are you going,
That's
George?
tough. Can I go?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Hey, it's
Hi.
Lindstrom. Isn't it?
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Oh, I had tickets. I didn't even know.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
Well, he's very friendly and...
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Yes, so let's go and take a leak then.
Can't you sit still?
Come on, let me go,
I need to
woman!
go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Did I say that this game was made by French people? Kind of explains their animosity towards the English, I guess. Hey, who's this guy? Now, can I save my game? Yes, I can. 91%. Woo! Almost there. Let's see now. Who's this? Oh, that's a nasty looking place.
The windows seemed to have been sprayed with tiny flecks of froth. All I could see of the man's face was a massive purple bruise around his eye.
Football fans?
I didn't want to wake him.
To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
Huh.
The man's face was blotched and unshaven. I guess he'd been traveling all night.
Guess he was down south watching football.
Hi, having a party?
No, this is British. Come on, join us, man. Wake, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse me, mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. And wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Well, someone's seriously drunk.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put tears in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man, he's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No,
What?
he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know.
Yeah, you were.
See you later.
You were. Very close. Seriously. Man. You're... Oh my, that's a nasty looking coupe. Ugh. So, should we go left or should we go right? It seems like that's the front of the train. Well, let's have a look here then. There's a lot of cool people. Hey, it's Guido!
No, that gangster creep from the hotel. Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he didn't scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund. Mark Hansen.
Eklund, I thought it was Lindstrom.
I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this. Guido looked like a weasel in a cheap. He also looked like the kind of man who wouldn't.
And I guess I can't really go anywhere. I can't pass him, I guess.
The door was locked.
Yeah, of course it is. Can I go here?
The door was locked.
Okay, can I walk past him? No, I can't, so... Okay, we can't go any further in this direction, so we'll have to go to the back of the train. And I should probably update Nico. Hey, wait a minute.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Actually, that exposition was not given before, but it's kind of obvious. I mean, we need to have a love story, don't we? We couldn't have gone there, so let's ask this smashed up fellow.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I need...
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's...
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like. Slow action at Breitlingsea.
I
What?
don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Breitlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Yeah, they're hooligans.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I've driven. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man. An old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs,
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
See you later.
No problem what? Aren't you supposed to help me? Oh boy. Can I... No, I can't... Oi. No, I can't do anything here. I don't think I can do anything there. Can I... Nothing here. I need to get around Guido. Can I open the door in here, maybe? Yep, I can.
Do it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Yes, go for it, George. Go for it!
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Oh, very kind of you, Basher, was it? This drunk fellow, I don't really trust him, but still, whoa. I'm impressed that he can even walk. Whoa, George, take it easy. Come on, careful now. Careful now. Ah. Okay, so this is the way I'm supposed to go. I thought I was supposed to go in the other direction. Oh, holy hell. Hey, that's Flap! Flapper, flippity floppity. Okay, save time. Whoa. Yeah, save time. Yeah, I have a feeling I can die here. There's someone?
I'd always wanted to stop the train, and now was my chance.
Oh, there! Ah! Oh, okay. Did not expect that.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side. Stop at different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Wow. That's kind of serious stuff.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
Good for you. I don't think I should talk about these things, but
Maybe not.
yeah, precisely.
No. That is not a good idea.
Would be funny though. I did that before at the bull's head, but now there's nothing else. So I'm sorry, Khan. You tried to help me, and you tried to kill me too. So, well, time for that's it, I guess.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One
Okay.
last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Damn. He managed to die before anything. Oh, Nico.
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm damn ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die.
Wait,
I
he
thought
kissed
of all
her?
the things that I'd never get to do, and kissing
Oh.
you was at the top of my list.
Okay, that
George.
wasn't at all
Uh-huh.
obvious. Oh,
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So
All
what are
right,
we waiting
Eklund.
for?
yeah, exactly. What are we waiting for? Let's go. And we're at the St. Ninians, I suppose.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Whoa.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's
Precisely.
not much use then.
What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Probably not, because otherwise it would be a kind of an anticlimax here. But never mind that. I'm ending the episode right here, and next time we're finishing off this game. But now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.